Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is talk about the final assignment for this classes. So what I've decided to do, I thought about this last week, and I think my experience of working on the Amazon project has opened my eyes to how hard it is to work under pressure, which I know you guys are constantly under. So basically what I've decided to do is I've decided to make the assignment much more simpler. So instead of there being their first submittal map and then a midterm submittal map and then an animation, they're just going to be your first submittal map and the animation. So just two things. And everything is going to be due at the very last day of class. So between now and then, there are no assignments, so to speak. There's just one assignment, and that's going to be the animation. So you have a lot of time. I'm making this way just so you have a ton of flexibility so that you can approach this class however you like. So real quickly, the final submittal, it's going to be your story map from the first submission and then also the animation. So real quickly, what's it about? It's 70% your final grade, so this is what happens when you combine the midterm and the final into one grade, is you add the percentages up together. So this is basically going to be your final grade, is this project. This is a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is if you don't do the assignment, you fail the class. The good thing is if you do the assignment, you pass the class. It's pretty much that's all it is to it. And the animation, I'll explain animations in the next few weeks on how to do that. Not this week. Eventually I'll get into things like After Effects and animating and InfWorks and Rhino and all that stuff. But we're going to do a 30 to 60 second animation. You guys are going to upload it to WooStoBox. And then also you're going to update your first map. So whatever comments you got from the review 2 weeks ago, I'd like you guys just to address those comments and just update it. So I put this already on the box folder. You can read it. I'm not going to read this for you. The midterm on November 2nd, that's not a real midterm. It's basically going to be a meeting. So I'm just going to set up a sign-up sheet. And I'd just like to meet every student for 10, 15 minutes just to talk about what you want to do for your animation project. And that's going to be your midterm grade, basically, the fact that you meet with me and talk with me about that project. And then paper size, this is just reiterating what the first submission was, the 36 by 48 page, but we're not going to print anything for the final submission. It's all going to be digital. We're going to project everything on the screen, so this almost doesn't matter. Animation size, I'll explain more about animation and exporting and all that stuff in the coming weeks, but we're going to go for a 720p resolution. That's a good balance between file size and visual quality, and 30 to 60 seconds animation. So all this stuff you can read in your own time. It's on the WooStoBox folder, and this is the breakdown of how I'm going to grade you. So 20% is going to be how you update. Do you update your first submission board? 45% will be the animation project, and then 5% will be the review itself, how you verbally present your final grade. Any questions, just in a quick overview of what the final assignment is about? Any thoughts, questions, concerns? Okay, good. Then that ends this